Charlie Carter and Tommy Dunne are our first two guests. Give it a big off-the-ball Rivercourt Hotel welcome.
I'm confident, Gerald. I'll tell you why I'm confident, right? I before the league started this year, and even during the league, I didn't think Tip would feature. I really didn't. And I went to the league final, and I saw Tip playing at a level that day that I hadn't seen for a few years, to be honest with you.
Look, if you go back to the league final, as I said earlier, there wasn't much between us, and as I said, Tip, to be honest, I thought Tip did a better hurling on the day. But just Kilkenny have that little know-how, and if it comes into a battle and come down the home stretch, I mean, I'd fancy Kilkenny all day to win it.
Please give a massive off-the-ball welcome for Irish legend Packie Bonner.
I kind of fell into goalkeeping a little. I used to play outfield, and then they didn't have anybody to go into goals, and I sort of fell in and enjoyed it. And I think you have to, no matter what position you play or whatever sport you play, you have to really quite enjoy it. The goalkeeper's role has completely changed within the team.
Manuel Neuer becomes an outfield player, effectively.
Absolutely. Everybody witnessed that during the World Cup. He was incredible. And not 80% of a goalkeeper's actions now, in general, is with his feet. In my day, it was 80% with our hands, and maybe 20% with our feet. It's changed completely. So what does that mean? That means then we have to train the goalkeeper completely different than how I was trained. And he has to be almost like an outfield player.
Ladies and gentlemen, Packie Bonner and Irish legends.
I just think Tip haven't met the intensity, the work rate of a forward line like Kilkenny's.
If you match the intensity that Kilkenny bring to the table, and then you hurl a fraction better, well then you have a chance. You know, if you're chasing the game, you know, like we were against Kilkenny in the last 10 minutes, you know, they pack the back and they make life very, very difficult for you. So there's only one way to play against Kilkenny, and that's ahead.
Yeah, Seamus, generally if you stay ahead, you'll win the game, all right, you know. So last year, I think against Cork, Kilkenny probably didn't have the strength and depth on the bench. But this year, I think they can really turn to some serious game changers. Kilkenny definitely hold the aces, I think, on the bench.
There's no secret ingredient to being successful. It's hard work, but you obviously need that bit of luck as well on the day. To beat Kilkenny, you have to move the ball fast. That's what we did in 2012.
That's pretty much all we've got time for here in the Rivercourt Hotel tonight. My thanks to Liberty Insurance, my thanks to everybody involved in putting the programme together. Best of luck to everybody from Tipperary and Kilkenny. Good night.